Hi, I'm Kitty McDaniel, and this is the interview of my grandparents, Grandma Pat and Grandpa Dolan, on Friday, November 27th, 2009, and we're going to interview them.
Grandpa Dolan, what were some of your favorite memories growing up in Norton, Kansas?
Wow. Well, let me think about that for a minute. Norton, Kansas is a little bitty town up in northwest Kansas. When I lived there, I was a little kid, there was 2,000 or 3,000 people probably lived there. And I remember it was just you knew everybody in town, and everybody knew you, and you could just, when I was 4, 5, 6 years old, I could just run all over town. And my mother would gave me a dog named Pepper, and Pepper would just go with me. And then not on a leash, just go with me, and if she wanted to know where I was, she'd just call Pepper. And Pepper would come home and she'd know where I was. And so it was a very safe little place. We had small classes in school. We had well, everything about the town was small. My high school graduating class was only 35 people, and so you know every one of them. We had some, you know, every kid in class with you. I had 3 particular close friends. We had a nickname. Our nickname was the Mags: McDaniel, Allen, Garrett, and Scarlett. The Mags. And we used to, when we were teenagers, about the Cowboys' age here, we kind of get in a little bit of trouble. Like we went and swiped a bunch of thermometers from people's backyards, and so we could measure the temperature at our creek hideout. And we got in trouble with the band one time because we were marching. We were supposed to be in a parade, and a couple of us were in the band, and we didn't want to be in the parade. We wanted to watch the parade, so we were marching downtown, and the band turned left, and my friend and I walked straight. And so the band went that way, and we went that way, and hustled downtown and watched them. But we had a lot of fun growing up in a little bit of town, and we could get in a little bit of trouble, but not really. Everybody knew who everybody was and took care of everybody, so it was a lot of fun. Thank you for asking.
Grandma Pat, what are some of your favorite memories growing up in Kansas City?
Well, I thought that Kansas City was a real fun place to grow up because we had lots of movies and things like the symphony and summer theater, outdoor theater called Starlight Theater. And I don't remember much about the first house I lived in, but the second house was on Dartmouth Road. And I was a tomboy, so there weren't any girls on our block, so I played with these 3 boys, and so we played football and baseball, except my father would never buy me a baseball mitt because he figured there was no future for a girl in baseball. But anyway, and we dug caves. There was a vacant lot. We dug caves, and then we put old boards on top, and would take candles down there and light them, and we had a great time. At school, I really liked school, and I thought I had some really good teachers in school, and one was named Miss Meehan, and she figured out a way to present a subject sometime during the year that every kid in our class could do well with, even the people who weren't the best. And I remember we collected rocks one year, and there was this boy who wasn't a good student, but he really got enthused about collecting rocks, and he had the best rock collection of anybody. And we got to write plays. My best friend was named Diane, and we got to write a play. And then it was presented in an assembly. We adapted it from a book, and we could go downtown on the streetcar when we were about 12, my best friend, and shop downtown, which was, there were a lot of nice department stores in downtown Kansas City. And we took vacations in Colorado, usually in the summers, which it was a long, hot drive out there, but we really enjoyed it. And we did a lot of fun things.